well, me.
But you're the best. You make the best fried potatoes.
Yeah, well, thank you. They're pretty good, but you know, I'm just a salesman. Not too good at it, really. I mean, I have some commissions, but you know, if I had studied a little harder and not put toilet paper in the toilet and clogged it up, that was a good moment, though. But I might have amounted to something else. I could have been a teacher or something. I don't want to have that happen to you.
When I'm not a football player anymore, I want to be a salesman just like you.
Oh, that's nice.
I can sell to football players. It's called networking.
Yeah, what is with you and football players?
Be a football player. You said you played football in junior high.
That's as far as it went. And then I started realizing I wasn't like the other kids. When Jane came up to me and said, hey, why don't we go to the movies? I said, why? And I mean, I guess it was, what did you want to see? And she said it was some romantic story. And I said, why? But when this football player, Bill, asked me if I wanted to go to the movies, I jumped at the chance. And at that moment, the time that it was, I realized I couldn't be a football player anymore, or at least be on that team.
That's when you found out that you like men.
Yeah, that was a long way to get there, yeah.
So
Look.
Daddy wasn't the first man.
No. I mean, no. I mean, you know, experimented around, I guess. I mean, this is, how old are you now? I don't know.
Old enough to know what experimenting is.
Oh, okay.
That's when you go through other people first.
We don't go through them exactly. I mean, I just, yeah, I mean, when your other father came along,
Daddy?
yeah, I saw something in him that really got to me. Something that I wanted to be that I wasn't. He was all into art and Esperanto.
Flashback to when Bob and Dan met.
How you doing there? You seem to be dancing by yourself.
Yeah, I guess I am. I just...
I admire that confidence.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was looking and said, wow, that guy must really be.
I like the music.
Yeah.
You know, it's raining men.
Hallelujah. Look, there's lots of kinds of music, you know. I'm a musician.
Really?
Yeah. I play 7 instruments. Wow. I have very talented fingers.
Well, that's great.
You know what you remind me of? There's a peasant in a painting of Van Gogh. That he's reaping the fields, and his muscles are bulging as he's working under the sun, and the sweat and the colors swirling around, and it just sort of pulls you in, you know? That's what art does.
Do you want to leave?
Yes. That would be Fantastic. Let's go. Let's go.
Flash forward.
Sorry, I was getting a soda. What were you saying?
What?
You
So-
were saying again how you met Daddy.
Right, well, you don't need to know. We danced and we saw each other.
So
and
what
that's
did
it.
he say you did afterwards? When you left the dance place?
We got a soda. And we liked having sodas, so we decided to have a lot more sodas.
Meanwhile, at an opera house,
Sis, thanks for coming.
Of course, you can count on me.
Yes, I'm composing my last opera. Because
Oh, it's beautiful.
I have to give it up. The last of my artistic soul we poured into this particular aria.
Oh. Oh my God. But it's beautiful.
But I can't do it anymore because I have to think of Ricky first.
What's going on that you have to give up your life's work and the beautifulness that comes out of it?
I don't know. You remember how Mom and Dad always
Oh, yes.
always hated my art. They hated my music.
But I loved it.
You were
Yeah,
always
I-
supportive.
I remember you used to play all through the night sometimes, like until 2, 3 a.m.
That's right.
And then you'd open the windows and the neighbors, you know.
I know. That's,
That was really something.
It was-
It really made the neighborhood creative.
but I have to think of Ricky first. And it seems like somehow I'm not providing him what he needs. He's gravitating towards Bob, which is fine. Bob's his father too. I mean, he should be, half of that.
Right.
But
Then he should have half like where he can be in touch with his creative side. But
he doesn't have, let's face it, he doesn't have any of my genes.
well,
Okay?
right.
Right?
That was agreed upon with you and Bob.
Of course, it had to be that. Look, it's the nature of,
I still consider him my nephew. Absolutely and totally.
Of course, I consider him my son. I love him to death, but in the end, I don't know, maybe it gets me thinking. I get inside my head and I just don't know what, I just have to let it out. I broke a
geez.
string.
Don't worry, you can play with one less string. You're that talented. Oh,
Hey, excuse me, I've got the studio at 3:30. If
well,
you're about done, I would normally let you guys go. It's beautiful music coming from here, except for that last D flat, but
the string.
I'm just
broke.
in a rush.
It was a metaphor.
I have to my piccolo, I'm doing a concerto. It's gonna be the last one I write for the piccolo.
Huh, a
Well-
concerto.
Why the
Because
last one?
Why?
my daughter Jenny,
Oh,
we're not connecting anymore, and I'm apparently not a good role model. She doesn't take after me at all or whatever, and I just need to be more her type. So I'm just gonna put this little bad boy down as soon as I
Wow,
write that last concerto.
it's not really a piccolo, it's a piccolette.
you ever thought of writing music with another artist?
I
My
mean,
brother's a very refined artist.
up until we had a problem with Jenny, I would have loved to connect with such a artiste. But
Good.
now I feel like I just need to.
Piccolette is my second favorite instrument, after the harp.
The harp is easily in my top 8.
Given the
Right.
number of instruments, that's pretty high.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I'm being too forward. I'll tell you, if you guys take all the time you need, I'll just go ahead and write the first act in my head.